Hi there, this is Frank from Altcoin Buzz. How are you all doing? We here at Altcoin Buzz have been raving about Chiliz for a while now. I myself have become very excited about them too. I've been learning about how they're onboarding loads of new people from outside of our little crypto bubble. That's one of the things which excites me most, getting normal people into crypto. Alright, so what's Chiliz all about? Before going on to what Chiliz is, let's go over some background information. You know how Binance and Huobi have their own tokens which power their ecosystems and give you discounts for trading cryptocurrencies? These are utility tokens which have gained massive traction for the value they provide in their ecosystems. Then we have DeFi, which has absolutely exploded over the past few years, especially recently. DeFi stands for Decentralized Finance. DeFi applications enable users to perform financial activities without the intervention of a centralized regulatory authority. These applications offer a transparent and trustless framework that uses permissionless blockchains. A lot of big words there, but basically you can do things like getting a loan without having to go to a bank, or taking advantage of decentralized insurance, or even getting interest on your funds. Then of course there are the crypto companies and projects targeting enterprise customers. They have a focus on interoperability and helping big companies and corporations to start using blockchain technology with their large number of potential users. Now, Chiliz are related to all of these in some way or other. They have an exchange which is powered by the CHZ token. They have partnerships with organizations which have millions of potential customers, which we will shortly learn about. Finally, although they are mostly centralized for now, they also provide a transparent blockchain where users can see all the transactions which have taken place. A thing I like about Chiliz is that they are not just in the idea phase. They already have a functioning application with over 100,000 users, which you and I can use right now. This is in large part due to the impressive partnerships they have created with the likes of Juventus and FC Barcelona. Chiliz has real potential to create a killer app which onboards hundreds of thousands of users who never knew anything about crypto before. Chiliz are one of the few projects out there that have a token that you can use right now, and there are a number of reasons why I think this token is really one to watch out for. Also, because we're so excited about this project, Altcoin Buzz is offering 2,500 free Chiliz tokens to a lucky winner. Stick around till the end of the video to find out how to win. It's really easy. And if you haven't already, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button down below, as it really helps to support the channel. If we want to talk about Chiliz, we have to first talk about Socios. Socios is the application on which fans get to have a real say in decisions regarding their favorite teams. What happens is that sports fans who want to have a say in what goes on in their teams can buy what are known as fan tokens. With these fan tokens, users get to vote on polls created by the organizations representing the teams, whether it be about the team changing their crest, or an opinion on a kit design, or anything else. In addition to being able to vote on decisions regarding their favorite teams, these fan tokens also offer the fans once-in-a-lifetime experiences or exclusive merchandise. Essentially, anyone who claims to be a true fan of the team will want to get their hands on these fan tokens for the value they provide. The teams themselves launch fan token offerings to offer these tokens to the public. The only way fans can buy these fan tokens is by first of all buying CHZ tokens on the platform and then trading them for fan tokens. Furthermore, Socios also have their own native token, which is called the SSU token, which stands for Socios United. This helps users to have a say in the future of Socios by voting on daily polls which they have. I must admit, I didn't manage to vote on the polls using my Android, which was a little frustrating. I'm looking forward to future updates which fix bugs Android users are currently having, or at least some Android users. Furthermore, you can earn Socios as well as CHZ tokens by going on token hunts. The app still has some glitches on some Android devices, but the team have assured me that they are regularly making new updates to fix old bugs. So, when you're on the Socios app, which is currently available on mobile devices, you have a screen where you can see all the fan tokens which are listed for sale. The tokens currently for sale include Juventus tokens, Paris Saint-Germain tokens, and Galatasaray tokens. There are many more which are listed but which cannot yet be bought using the Socios app. The most notable being FC Barcelona tokens, for which the team will launch the fan token offering very shortly now on the 22nd of June. If you want to buy some of those FC Barcelona tokens during the fan token offering, there's a link down in the description below to the Socios application. In order to buy fan tokens, you have to first buy CHZ with a credit card or debit card, and then you can use those CHZ to buy tokens. Alternatively, you can buy CHZ from the BINANCE exchange and then send those directly over to Socios.com or Chiliz.net. The credit card option makes it easy to onboard new users, whereas the need to use CHZ tokens creates real value for them. If you're like me, your first concern would be the following. Why would fans go through the effort of buying Chiliz tokens to then go and purchase their fan tokens? And why do they need these Chiliz if they could just use fiat instead? Firstly, they don't need Chiliz to start out with. They can use their debit or credit card on the Socios app to buy CHZ or Chiliz. Once they have those CHZ, they can then trade them in for fan tokens on the Socios app. In theory, Chiliz could allow users to purchase fan tokens with fiat and then sell them back to fiat. This would admittedly be simpler. However, Chiliz have opted instead to create the CHZ token, which powers the whole Socios platform, thereby offering Chiliz extra incentive in the form of funding and a valuable asset to add to their balance sheet. Chiliz also provides utility for the fans who use the platform on a regular basis to trade back and forth between fan tokens and Chiliz. Here in Altcoin Buzz, we've been covering Chiliz many times over the past year, including their many impressive partnerships over the year. These include partnerships with Binance Chain, with Chainlink to create sports collectibles, and with Engine for NFTs. They further include reputable football teams such as AS Roma, Juventus, and even FC Barcelona, and more recently with prominent global sports marketing agency Lagardère Sports and Entertainment. More recently, they have even partnered with the biggest mixed martial arts company in the world, the UFC, which has a staggering 318 million fans worldwide. What's interesting about Chiliz is that they do not allow their fan tokens to be traded on any exchange other than their own platforms, which are the Chiliz.net exchange and the Socios platform. This means that fans who want to buy and sell tokens from their favorite teams have no choice but to use these CHZ tokens, thus creating a real use case for it. There's not many crypto projects out there for which you can use the token right now to get value. Chiliz is one of them though. It's somewhat reminiscent of Binance with their BNB tokens. BNB tokens offered real value to users who wanted to trade cryptocurrencies, and CHZ will offer real value to users who want to trade fan tokens of their favorite teams. What do you think would attract a bigger market? Trading cryptocurrencies or trading tokens representing a whole range of famous sports teams worldwide? Let's have a look at the Juventus Fan Token. The Juventus Fan Tokens are down almost 5% today, but they have 20 million tokens for which the price of one token is currently 6.3 euros. That means there's currently, already, right now, $126 million worth of Juventus tokens. Of course, the team do hold most of these tokens, meaning they could dump them on the market and decrease the price significantly. However, they don't have an incentive to do that, as it would hurt their brand, which is worth much more than a few $1,000,000 from a bunch of crypto tokens. It's also mind-blowing that they already managed to partner with FC Barcelona, which according to Forbes is the 4th most valuable sports team in the world. FC Barcelona will launch their fan token offering on the 22nd of June. There is no lockup on the fan tokens, meaning that you will be free to sell them at any time. Also, there will only be a 48-hour period during which you can purchase the BAR tokens on a first-come, first-served basis. Again, link in the description if you want to get in on this. I can tell you that I will be buying a bunch for sure. Coming back to Chiliz now. In addition to enabling the trading of fan tokens, the Chiliz exchange already offers the ETH BTC and XRP BTC trading pairs. It's entirely feasible that many of these sports fans who have never heard of crypto will start by buying fan tokens and then go on to trade other cryptocurrencies on the platform. This would create an easy way for all the sports fans to start trading and learning about cryptos for the first time. Another thing to note is that Chiliz is not publicized that much. There are only 1 or 2 short reviews of the platform on YouTube, for example. It seems that crypto investors and enthusiasts are endlessly obsessing about DeFi, interoperability, privacy, and whatnot, but oblivious to a token like Chiliz, which has the potential to very rapidly onboard masses of people from the mainstream. It's not unrealistic to think that some people could make it their full-time job to trade fan tokens, just as many already do with a whole range of sporting events. Also, it's not like this is all just some idea which they are thinking about. They already have a functioning app. Okay, it crashes a bunch on Android, but this is easy to fix and not a real issue. The fact of the matter is that they already got teams to sign on with them. Not just any random teams, but major ones with hundreds of millions of fans like Juventus and FC Barcelona. I mean, these are huge names in the football world. Not just in the football world, but in the whole world. It's really quite surprising that we are hearing so little about Chiliz in the crypto space. In terms of the tokenomics, Chiliz has some pros and some cons. The con is that there are just 4.4 billion tokens in circulation out of the total 8.8 billion. This means a large percentage of tokens are unavailable which could be released onto the market. However, there are also some pros. Those are that they have a burning mechanism for the tokens. CHZ tokens are needed to pay for trading fees when trading fan tokens on Socios or any cryptos on the exchange for that matter. 20% of the net trading fees on the exchange are burned, thus increasing the value of existing CHZ tokens. Furthermore, 10% of the net proceeds of the FTOs from the Chiliz.net platform are burned too. Not only that, but remember that when big teams launch FTOs, for their fans have to buy CHZ first in order to participate. All the CHZ which these teams receive from the FTO is then locked up in a smart contract for 3 full months. This prevents an immediate dumping of the CHZ tokens onto the market. However, after 3 months, the teams who launch these FTOs will have a lot of CHZ on their hands, which they will likely want to sell for fiat. In addition, Chiliz also intend to launch NFTs or non-fungible tokens and collectibles at some point. 20% of the net proceeds from these would also be burned. Finally, the total number of tokens will stay fixed. Note that these terms are valid until the end of June 2020 and may be changed moving forward. In conclusion, as with any project, there are pros and cons. One con is their app has been out for many months but currently only has a 3.6 star rating, for which there are many recent 1-star reviews. Chiliz have to get their act together to fix these bugs, especially before onboarding the tens of thousands of new users who will get on the app once FC Barcelona launch their FTO. Another con that I can see is the disconnect that may be created for fans between the voting power their fan tokens hold and the financial value which they hold. A fan may buy tokens at first to just vote on polls for their teams and to get exclusive merchandise. However, the price of that token is very clearly stated on the Socios app, and if their token makes a 10x in price, they may be questioning how much they value voting for their team's polls versus the money they can make from selling most of their tokens. Then there is the fact that about 40% of the tokens are not currently circulating, meaning that if they are sold for fiat, they could bring the price down a fair bit. According to a report by BlockFire, 20% of the tokens will be unlocked in 2020, with another 12% being unlocked in 2021. Definitely something to be concerned about. I like the idea of fan token offerings, and it is reasonable to assume that CHZ will go up in value when these get launched, since CHZ is needed to purchase these fan tokens. However, I'm concerned about what happens 3 months after major FTOs take place, when the teams have huge amounts of CHZ, which they will most likely want to be offloading onto the market for fiat. Finally, there is the issue of COVID-19. This creates uncertainties moving forward and could be a reason for which football teams don't want to go into full marketing mode by launching fan tokens. On the other hand, teams may see this as a way of connecting with fans who are spending less time on the pitches and at the pubs and more time at their homes and at their screens. Nonetheless, I believe there are stronger pros than there are cons. The first pro is that they have an app with over 100,000 users. Very few crypto apps can boast this number of users. Especially crypto projects or companies who don't rank in the top 90 in market cap like Chiliz does. It currently ranks at only 98th place, so barely in the top 100. The next pro is the wide range of prominent partnerships they have with teams and sports organizations, some of which have already led to fan token offerings. In terms of the short to medium term, the launch of the Barcelona FTO has a high probability of creating a massive spike in price. Another advantage they have is the competitive advantage. There is no other crypto company or project I am aware of which is leveraging the hundreds of millions of Juventus or Barcelona football fans. There are several cryptos involved with sports, but it seems Chiliz are the only ones who enable the creation of tokens representing voting power and exclusive experiences which fans can get with major football teams. Okay guys, that's it for today's review of Chiliz. Let me know in the comments down below, what did you think of the review? What do you think of Chiliz? Do you own any Chiliz? Have you voted on any of the polls? Let me know. Congratulations if you made it this far. Now you'll get a chance to win 2,500 CHZ, which are currently worth $32. All you have to do is subscribe and comment down below for a chance to win. 7 days after publishing this video, we will let the winner know they won by replying to their comment with a request for their Ethereum wallet. Then you just send us your Ethereum wallet address and we'll hand you 2,500 CHZ. Again, just to be clear, all you have to do for a chance to win is to subscribe and comment down below. If you win, we will ask you for your Ethereum address. Good luck!